Welcome to all of you, my dear sweet friends, and I'm very cordial. I wish you a cordial welcome to all of you to my lecture series, which belongs to the English literature. And in English literature, I have decided to talk about literary term today, and I have taken this main subject called sonneto. Sonneto is a word which is also belongs to the poetry, the section of poetry, the literary form poetry. The literary form poem, and this is a part of literary term called sonnet. And today we are going to discuss about sonnet in detailed manner. These are the points, and point by point we will be discussing in this video. Okay, through the points: lines, period of existence, father of sonnet, Italian sonnet, a person who writes sonnet, who is, I will tell you one by one after dealing very deeply. And sonnet derived from style of sonnet, theme of sonnet, types of sonnet, structure of sonnet, father of English sonnet, prince of sonnet, examples of sonnet. Okay. Without further delay, let us move on this topic because there was a time bound. Lines. The sonnet, which usually written with 14 lines, the 14 line stanza called as sonnet, the poem sonnet. Period of existence. The sonnet which came into existence in 16th century. In 16th century, and father of sonnet, father of Italian sonnet. Who is the father of Italian sonnet? Father of Italian sonnet has been called as the Petrarchan. Petrarchan called as the father of Italian sonnet, and a person who writes sonnet, he is called as sonnetiers. I think no need to write here. Sonnetiers. Soneters. And sonnet derived from the Italian word sonetto, which means sonnet is a word which derived from the Latin word, which means a small song or a small lyric. That's we call sonetto or sonnet. Style of a sonnet: iambic pentameter. Usually, the Italian sonnet written with iambic pentameter. That's we call the style of a poem. Iambic pentameter is nothing but, iambic pentameter means there will be 10 syllables and 5 are stressed and other 5, the remaining 5 are unstressed. That's we call the iambic pentameter, the style of sonnet. Now, moving ahead with the 7th point, theme of sonnet. The theme of sonnet is love usually. Usually or typically the sonnets are written with a theme called love. Types of sonnets. Types of sonnets. There are two types in sonnet: Italian sonnet and English sonnet. In Italian sonnets, the Italian sonnet, apart from except Italian sonnet, there are 3 other names called Petrarchan sonnet, Italian sonnet, classical sonnet, Miltonic sonnet. These are the other names of Italian sonnet. And English sonnet, which also have the other 3 names. Apart from English sonnet, there are 3 other names called the Shakespearean sonnet, and Elizabethan age sonnet, and modern sonnet. These are nothing but the English sonnet. And now let us discuss about the structure of sonnets. Structure of sonnet. The Italian sonnet, the structure of sonnet which written with octave and sestet. Octave is a one type of stanzas, and sestet is also one type of stanzas in Italian sonnet. Octave which written with 8 lines, and sestet which written with 6 lines. Octave, the rhyme scheme of octave: ABBA, ABBA, and sestet CDE, CDE. Okay. Now, apart from English sonnets, the structure of English sonnet is nothing but with the. This is also written with iambic pentameter, and English sonnet is also called as Shakespearean sonnet. I already told you. And in the English sonnets, there are 2 quatrains and couplet. These 2 stanzas. Octave is mainly of 12 lines. Okay. AB, CD, EF, and GZ, the couplet with two lines, written with two lines, called couplet, and that is called the rhyme scheme called GZ. Okay, this is all about the structures of sonnet. Now, this is the time to know about father of English sonnet. Father of English sonnet is nothing but Thomas Waite, Sir Thomas Waite, who brought the sonnet to the English language in England. Okay, he was the first to brought the sonnet to the English language, and father of English sonnet called as Sir Thomas Waite, and the prince of English sonnet called Shakespeare. Shakespeare called as the prince of English sonnet. Shakespeare called as the prince of English sonnet. And example of sonnet is nothing about Shakespeare. I would like to tell about Shakespeare in this video. Before ending this video, I will tell you about Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a great dramatist, playwright, and he was also called as the nation's poet of England, and he was also known as Bird of Avon. And he was a very famous poet, and he belongs to the ancient pre-independent poet. He was also, and he had written with that iambic pentameter, with that same quatrain couplet structures. Following that, he had written 154 sonnets, and among them the example called True Love. He had written Shakespearean sonnet True Love. The True Love is 116th poem among 154 sonnets which all were written by Shakespeare sonnet. Okay, thank you so much for listening carefully. Thank you very much.